Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. Got a good one for you guys today. Got a lot to get into. We're going to start looking at some parlays for the week. A lot of good parlays to get into. I think it's a pretty good money making week, but it's going to take some creativity. Guys, just roll on in. Make yourself at home. Glad to have everyone here. Wanted to get into a lot today, but before we do, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog on all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, consistently show you how to make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. I'm going to show you how to consistently make money betting on the sport. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. The Patreon gets you the lock of the week, which we'll disclose soon. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you Ask the Bookie anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we do a lot of good things. We have a great community there. There's the interaction. We stream videos together. But most importantly, you get access to the live betting props. You get up to the live betting and the updated props. So you get all the best gambling advice between that and the lock of the week for just $5 a month. It's $5 a month. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. It's also in that little ticker below. I put it in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. It's $5 a month. Gets you the absolute best gambling advice. After you guys do that, head on over to nowhere else but carnivorebar.com. The Carnivore Bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces the meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivorebar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivorebar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Carnivorebar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, y'all, let's get into today's show. There's a lot to get into. I don't want to go super long today. I want to wrap this up. I know yesterday was a little bit screwy. I had the afternoon show, but I'm glad everyone's here. I can do afternoon shows. You guys let me know what's better for y'all. I'll take a poll as more people roll in. The afternoon is devoted to my Nets. We'll take more polls. Maybe better ask that in the afternoon. I'll mix it up. I'll do some afternoon shows, some late shows like this. We'll mix it up. We'll see what does better. All right, guys. A lot to get into. I want to get into. I know there's a Pro Box card as well. I'm still not getting any odds on the Pro Box card. Nothing. That is frustrating. Gay. That's not cool. DraftKings added a lot of fights. What the heck is this? Nelson. Is this a what? Which card is this? Oh, it's all on the Queensberry card. Okay, this is all on the all right. Interesting. I was unaware of this card. All right, guys. Let me do one thing real quick and then we'll get started. All right. I had to take care of something real quick. Appreciate you. Wanted to get into let's get into it. I'm a Dolan and Laura. We actually got a lot to get into, guys. Please like, share, comment, put any questions, comments, thoughts in the super chat. Let's get into this. Emma Dolan and Lauren Park is a really good fight. I like Emma Dolan in this fight. I do want to get some more tape on this fight, but I didn't even know about this fight. I do like Emma Dolan in this fight. We got two 50-50 fights here. Shaken Pitters, and Daniel Blended De Santos, Ben Crocker, and Bradley. Interesting fights. Janabek. I'm going to get into this video next. A lot of you guys were interested in this fight. I'm going to do this video next. Janabek, Almakulni, Janabek. We're going to be getting into that fight next. A lot of people are calling for an upset. I can't see it. I thought it was wild, but let me get into the tape. Let me get into the video. Let me see if I change my mind at all. Then these two fights at minus 4,000, minus 8,000, I wouldn't touch. Majid and Murphy. This is interesting. Majid and Murphy. That's an interesting fight. Rafferty and O'Regan. You could bet Rafferty on that. You could do that. Like, that's a decent parlay, I think. I do want to get more into this Janabek tape. I'm going to get into it tomorrow. I'll give you guys a quick rundown. Minus 900, minus 800, at minus 400. Then do that. I think that's a nice little three-leg parlay. Torres, Amakulni, and Rafferty. Do we have props on this fight? No props on Dolan. We could take the over on that fight. But I think that Rafferty, Janabek, and Torres brings you down to minus 128. I think that's a nice little three-leg parlay. I like that a lot. That's a nice little three-leg parlay. So I'm going to throw that in it as well. Do we have props on this? No props on that. I'm going to wait till I get the props on Crocker and Bradley. Pitters and Daniel Blended. I got to go watch more tape on De Santos. I know him. It's not coming to the top of my head. I got to study that. These minus 4,000, minus 800. Here's another interesting fight. Majid and Murphy. Delicious Ori. They got books on everything today. Adelaide, I like a lot. So this video and TKV, Adelaide and TKV is going to be out today. I like Adelaide. I have no problem taking Adelaide on this. In this fight, I do like Joyce, but I don't love it. Like Joyce, money line. I think a better prop is the over. The over pays better. I believe, the over pays even money. I really like the over on this fight. So if you want to bet something on this, bet the over. I'm just giving you guys some things that you can parlay. Mason, I know people want to bet on this. Do we have a prop on this yet? No problem. Mason by stoppage is probably a good bet. But at minus 5,000, I mean, betting on is not going to do much for your parlay. Delgado and Rodriguez is the other one I want to get into. So Janabek and Landolfo Delgado are the two videos I'm going to do the rest of this week. Just to give you guys, I got the Adelaide and TKV video coming out tonight. That will drop tonight. Additionally, I will have the Delgado Rodriguez video and the Janabek video all out. That will all be out this week. And then maybe I'm going to try to get to Zoo and Spence. I'm just going to try to watch tape on it and try to get to what was the other one I wanted to do? Emma Dolan and Lauren Parker. I thought that was an interesting fight to bet. So I do want to get to that. Already have it. Yeah. Okay. This is a fight that really, really scares me, guys. The reason why I'm not doing tape on this is I just don't want to bet on this. I don't feel comfortable betting on Tim Tszyu, and I think Joey Spencer sucks. Right? I just don't feel comfortable betting on it. It could be a stoppage. It could go the distance. I kind of think Tzયુ's going to win, but at minus 650, I would not bet Tim Tszyu at minus 650. I just don't think he's very good. I never thought Joey Spencer was any good. Not when he was winning Prospect of the Year twice for losing my brain here. Not when he won Prospect twice of the year for PBC. I never saw anything special in Joey Spencer ever. I never saw it. Now he's developed. He is what he is at this point. I'm not betting on Joey Spencer. That's for damn sure. And I at minus 650, I just don't see any value in betting for Tim Tszyu, which is why I really haven't gotten into this fight. Yeah, I'm not betting on Joey Spencer. That was kind of the end of it for him. He got absolutely dog walked by Ramos. Came back. Really, the only fight. I'm not betting on that fight. I am not betting on that fight. No, I am not. I am not touching that fight. If Abdullah is at minus 5,000 on the money line, what odds do you think he will get for the KO? We got to look at that. Oh. Can you guys see my screen? Now? You can, right? Sorry about that. I'm going to run through this again. Is everyone okay? Is everything okay with the chat? There's no one in my chat. Hang on one second. Let me check something out. Guys, let me know in the chat. If you're in the chat, let me know if the chat's working. This is crazy. There's no one in the chat. There's just two comments. Okay, there we go. Hey, what up, Nino B? All right, some people there. All right, let me run through this again. Let me run through this again. I know I messed up. I want to run through this. So the bets I like. Rafferty, minus 900. I like that. Janabek, minus 800. I like that. Although I'm going to do a video on it. Richard Torres, minus 235. Love this bet. It keeps getting worse and worse. It went from minus 170 to minus 200 to minus 220. Went back to minus 215. Now it's at minus 235. Guys, lock in on Richard Torres. Richard Torres is the bet you want to make. That's the one right there. Lock in on Richard Torres. Emma Dolan, I like at minus 500. And David Adelaide, I like at minus 700. Philip Ergovich, I think at minus 370, it's okay value. I do think Ergovich is going to win. I like the over, though. I like the over 8.5 at even money. I think over at 8.5 is even money. At even money is a very good bet. I think Richard Torres is a really good bet. I think Emma Dolan's a good bet. I think Rafferty and Janabek are really good bets. I think there is definitely money to be made this week, but we just kind of got to put this together. And a parlay that I like a lot. These top three here. Rafferty, Janabek, Torres, minus 128. I think that's a really good bet. That's a really good bet. Rafferty, Demolition Man, 25-0, 16 knockouts, fighting Corey O'Regan, who's also 14-0, but hasn't fought anyone. No power at all, 14-0, 3 knockouts. I think this is a good fight. Minus 900, a little wide, but I think it's well worth it. I don't think that he's going to be getting a major challenge. I don't think he's going to be getting a big test right away. All right, thank you. Nino was I think Abdullah going to be like minus 500 KO. It might be worth it then. It might be worth it. If he can get him at something like that, it may be wider than minus 5,000. I'm going to say, let's see, Nino. I'm going to say minus 900. Let's see if there's any. I'm going to say minus 900. That's wide. 700? No, it's going to be wide. No, there's no props at all on this. I'm going to say minus 900 on the knockout. Minus 5,000 is so wide, and he knocks everybody out. Yeah, well, look, David Adelaide is a lock. I just watched his tape against KT. What do they call him again? I watched the tape on him. TKV. He's not good. Yeah, I think Adelaide is a lock. I think Janabek is too, but I'm gonna go back and watch the tape. I got a lot of people. That's my next video. That video will be out tomorrow. I'm getting a lot of people telling me that Janabek's gonna lose. I gotta go study the tape on his opponent, but I think Janabek's really good, so I can't see him losing. But I'll get to the tape for sure. I think this is a tough one because Guido is tough as hell. With a gun in my head, I would take Guido. I would take Torres by stoppage. I think he's going to work his angles. He's going to get in out. He's going to eventually get a stoppage. But Guido is durable as hell. Remember the FA fight? FA beat the ever-loving hell out of him. They beat the loving. He never dropped. He was never in serious trouble. And FA can punch, and he got hit with everything. But he can't. He doesn't really punch in combination and put his shots together, like Torres does. Gun in my head, I think Torres gets the stoppage. But minus 235, it's decent odds. It's a great little bet to build your parlay around. I wouldn't lose the bet over Torres, over the methodology. I mean, I would make my parlay. I would build my parlay around Torres by money line, Torres on the money line, and then I would just throw in a couple easy ones, just throw in a couple of gimmies and make my money like that. If I had to make a bet, if they say, Gary, you got to bet Torres money line. I mean, you got to bet Torres stoppage or Torres points. I guess I would take points, but that's a tough one. To me, that's not worth it. Just take Torres money line at minus 230. I think it's worth it. But if I had to pick, gun to my head, I guess I would take KO. I would take stoppage. Philip Ergovich under Abel Sanchez now. Yeah, what's he with Abel Sanchez? I'm waiting on Janabek stop. Okay, so this is the opposite. I'm waiting on Janabek KO props. I got him last fight 7 to 12 KO at plus 170. See, so and then the other half of the chat is telling me the other thing. The other half of the chat is telling me he's going to lose. That he's going to get upset. I can't. I got to get to the video, man. This is wild. The difference of opinion on this fight, man. People say I need to get the props on. I need to get the props on by KO, and the other half said he's going to lose. Interesting. There's a couple of them. Daily Motion had a bunch of them. I got 3 of them. I can only fight one TKV fight, and he didn't look good. I couldn't find anything on Janabek's opponent. I'm going to keep my eye out for that. There's got to be something out there. If people tell me he's going to lose, then there's got to be something out there on him. And Adelaide, feel good about that. Feel good about that. I like Adelaide as a parlay piece. Yeah. Torres, Adelaide, and Mason. Yeah. I can dig that. I can get behind this. I think it's good. I think that's a good parlay. 100%. I like that. Chat is quiet today. What's better for y'all? Afternoon streams or late streams? What's better for you guys? Afternoon or late streams? You guys tell me. I can do a late stream, an afternoon stream, whenever. I could do either way. You guys let me know what's best for you. Afternoon streams or evening streams. We'll call them 3 o'clock streams or 8 o'clock streams. What's better for y'all? I know my UK people come out for me at 3 o'clock. I can mix it up. I can do a little bit of both. Fridays, I try to give y'all both. I try to do that. I try to give you, although this Friday, I'm not going to be able to. This Friday, I'm going to be out of town. This is a good one. This is a good one. I like this. Let's calculate it, guys. You guys don't want to take Rafferty? All right. I like it. It's minus 150. You guys want to roll with that? You guys like that parlay? I like that parlay. All right, I think we got our lock. Let's go. I'm with it. I'm with it. I would just say lock into that sooner rather than later because the odds on Torres keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So I would say lock into that sooner rather than later, 100%. I think I'm going to lock it in tomorrow morning. To be honest, I'm going to finish out my video tonight and make sure I don't see anything else. I'm going to watch one more fight of TKV, but I don't think I've seen anything in him at all that makes me think he can even win that fight. And I'm not the biggest Adelaide guy either. Either time works. I know it works for you, Muscles. I'm not the biggest Adelaide guy, but he's definitely going to win that fight. I don't see any way he doesn't win that fight. That's clearly going to win that fight. I'm not, like I said, even the biggest Adelaide guy, but I saw nothing in the 2 fights I watched. I'm going to watch one more and do a video on him. I got a lot of tape on him. And then I'm going to do Landolfo Delgado video and Janibek as well. Janibek. Janibek and Delgado and Rodriguez. Those are the last two I'm going to do. I think I like Janibek and I think I like Elvis Rodriguez, but those are the two videos I got to get to. I'm going to do Janibek next to kind of end this madness. The 10 rounds benefit Ergovich or Joyce more? I think it benefits Ergovich more. Ergovich seems to have gas tank issues. Joyce it can mull you down and slow you. I think the 10 rounds as opposed to 12. I think that favors Ergovich. I think the shorter the fight, the better it is for Ergovich. That's kind of my inkling on that. But that's just my thoughts on it. So one more time, I think we have a good prop. I think we have some good bets here. Torres, Adelaide, Mason. I do like that. That's at minus 152. I would lock that in. I think I'm going to lock that in. I think those are all better bets than Ergovich, although I do like the over on that. I'm probably going to throw some money on the over. Then a couple other fights I like. British guys, I gotta say more British fights. Emma Dolan, I like a lot. I like the Emma Dolan odds on that. If we can get over on that, I would definitely take the over. Delgado Rodriguez, I off the top of my head, I like Rodriguez a lot. And then Zoo and Spencer just lay off of that. So this is a good week. We can make some money this week because of the Torres odds. But this Zoo Spencer fight, I'm staying away from that, man. I'm not touching that. That's got I don't even know written all over it. And at 650, Zoo's not that good. I get Spencer sucks, but he's only had the one loss to Ramos. Yeah, I'm not at minus 650. I got no confidence in betting money on Zoo for Zoo to get me a win. So I'd stay the hell away from that. I'm not getting burnt by Zoo again. Zoo's a guy, when he came up, I said, he's not that much. Then he kept getting these wins. I'm like, all right, maybe I was wrong about Zoo. No, I wasn't. Zoo sucks. And Joey Spencer sucks. I was right on the money with that one. So Zoo and Spencer, it's not a fight I'm huge about. It's just, I think Zoo's going to win. But at 6.5, nah. He may knock Spencer out early. Do we have props on this? I don't even think we have props on this. Oh, we do have props on it. I kind of like the over. I'll be honest. I kind of like the over. But I'm not betting this. This thing, both these fighters, they're both dogs with fleas, man. I'm not betting that. I'm not touching that. That's DraftKings. I mean, I always use DraftKings. If you're ever on my page, I'm using DraftKings. What up, Randall? What up? I'm about to end this. Appreciate you jumping on. I got to eat. I haven't eaten yet today. I will let you know tomorrow. I'm not uber confident, but I got to get into the video. I've been tied up with these other videos, these stupid heavyweights. I've been into that. Top of my head, I do like Elvis Rodriguez. Slight upset, slight money, slight favorite, slight betting favorite, plus money. I like him. I think it's a super interesting fight. I will let you know my confidence scale tomorrow. Or if I change my mind, which I don't think I will, but who knows? I could change my mind. But I'm gonna get to that tomorrow. For today, I'm gonna drop a bunch of videos. All right, I'm gonna do a video, and then Friday I'm gonna be out of town. Saturday I'm gonna be out of town. Back Sunday, so I won't do a video for a few days. Friday, Saturday, I'm gonna have some live content for you. I'm gonna be at the Guido Vianello fight with Richard Torres in Vegas. So I'll be there. I'll have live content for you guys, live interviews and stuff like that. I may get to do a live show late. I don't know what time. Check my schedule. I may go live late on Friday. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. And I wanted to thank you guys. I did want to thank you guys. As far as views and watch hours, March 2025 was my biggest month ever. It was the biggest month ever. That's obviously all credit to you guys. So for my views and my watch hours, March 2025 was my biggest month ever. And I've been doing this since August 2023. It's about a year and a half. A year and a half. It's a small channel that's continuing to grow. We got almost 3,000 subs in a year and a half. It's a process, but it's growing. So I just wanted to thank you guys. You guys that's all you guys. You made March my most popular month ever as far as watch hours and views. So appreciate you guys. All right. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Leave them now or forever hold your peace. Let me get to some of these. Torres, Dolan, Janabek. Yeah. Let me look at that real quick. Emma Dolan. What is it? It's Dolan, Janabek, Torres. We like Janabek. Let me see. He's gonna get good odds on this. About even money. Dolan, Janabek, Torres about minus 109. It would have been plus money. It would have been plus money yesterday. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'll tell you this. Hey, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, DJ. DJ says thanks for the content. Hey, man, I appreciate you. BC, appreciate you. Jin Rue Jr. just subscribed. Appreciate it. Boxing is my favorite sport. Boxing is my life. Absolutely. I like Torres, Mason, Dolan. Minus 135. I would say, honestly, Janabek, I mean, Adelaide's safer than Dolan, I would say. I would say that. Now, the odds aren't as good, but I would say Adelaide is safer than Dolan. But I gotta get some more Dolan. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. But text me, Muscles. We'll talk. Both bets are good. I think both bets come through. So text me. We'll take a look at it. I'll let you know what I think, and we'll go from there. But guys, it's what is it? It's April 1st. It's April 1st. It's April Fools. April Fools. I'll be back tomorrow at the regular time. And I may do a live show in the afternoon, but I'll be back tomorrow at regular time. It is April 1st, 2025. From Texas to the world, thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.